the first episode.
First episode of the pod. Hopefully. I'm probably gonna fuck it up.
Probably.
Probably.
But we'll make more.
We'll make more.
Well, we're your host, Jay and Eris. I'm Jay.
I'm Eris.
Or maybe I'm Eris and that's Jay. You'll have to watch the next episode.
We're just gonna have to
find out.
make them find out. Yeah. We'll just leave it at that. We don't know who is who yet.
Maybe that's what this podcast is. Self-discovery.
Mystery. Let's just be mysterious. We're
Yeah,
gonna have
what's
to comment
Jay?
comment down below. Is the guy on the right Jay?
Yeah, who
or
looks
Eris?
like a Jay?
Who looks like an
Who looks like a
Eris and who
Jay?
looks like a Jay?
Yeah.
We're very curious. For if there's any viewers that aren't our mom or friends, yeah, let us know.
That'd be great. That's the goal, right? Even if it's just one person. Today we're going to talk about music, though.
Everything music.
Everything music. Maybe not everything.
How to music.
The how-to guide to music.
We can do this. We got this.
Okay.
I like
Okay, well, you know
music.
what? Let's start with your background in music. Let's hear a little bit about what brought you into enjoying music.
Me?
Listening to it, playing it?
I mean, yeah, dude. We've all listened to music our whole life, whether you like it or not. It's
Yeah.
somewhere in the background, but I think me personally, I was extra attracted to music, like growing up. Like when you take those tests in school, it's like
Mhm.
the learning type. I was very like a musical. I would get like
The learning
kinesthetic, visual, and musical.
Uh-huh.
So like if we do a song in music class or whatever, I would retain that. And I'd be playing in the backyard, doing my thing at home, and I'm just like humming and singing always. And that's how my dad was too. I probably got it from my dad. My dad was constantly like
So
walking around the house
did your parents
singing.
get you into like a specific genre of music growing up?
Yeah, like say that like California, like surf rock, reggae, like whatever Sublime and Slightly Stupid
okay.
are, like Red
Okay.
Hot Chili Peppers,
Yeah.
Bob Marley. That's what I grew up on.
That's cool.
I love it.
Yeah.
What'd you grow up on?
My parents listened to a lot of 80s hair metal, like all that hard rock out of the 80s.
Oh shit.
Yeah, well, it's because my parents didn't like 90s. And a lot of the like modern rock hadn't really come around yet.
Sure.
So they didn't like grunge, so as a result it was
Well,
a lot of
your parents might have a decade on my parents,
maybe.
so that's fair.
Yeah.
My parents were like 90s kids.
Yeah, my mom graduated in 85.
Damn, that's the year the Goonies came out. I don't know
So-
why I know that.
It was a lot of like Def Leppard. I've seen Def Leppard multiple times. That was my first concert, actually, 2005.
Really? 2005? Def
2005?
Leppard. Dude, mine was around the same time. I'm going to say 2005, 2006. You want to take a guess?
Ooh,
Alternative.
Alternative? I don't know.
30 Seconds to Mars.
Really? That
Yeah.
was your first concert?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I'd love to see them.
It was
How were
at the
they?
Do Tour,
Okay.
which is like X Games kind of shit. Like we saw like BMX, skateboarding,
Oh, wow.
and like concert after.
Was it a good show?
It was sick, dude. I was 12 years old, and I was like, first time ever seeing like rock and roll live in person. I've never even heard of, before that I hadn't heard of the band, and I didn't really care, but it blew my mind. I was like, yeah.
Well, I would have been like 8 when I went to see Def Leppard, right? So I got to the school the
Damn.
next day because it was late night. My parents didn't want me to go to school tired, so I got a concert and I didn't have to go to school the
And you
next
got to
day.
play hooky the next day.
Yeah.
Shout out to the parents who let their kids play hooky on those special times.
I'm saying.
Because it's memorable. Look, we're in our 20s and we're thinking about those days when you let us play hooky. That shit meant a lot.
Uh-huh.
It
I
was
know.
like,
You look forward
let's
to
go,
it.
Dad. Like, you came through.
Yeah, definitely. And
Okay,
I'm
music.
thinking too, when I was growing up, granted I was listening to a lot of hard rock as a result of my parents, but I love pop. Like I feel like it's pop for a reason. It's popular, people like it,
It is popular.
right? So like I loved Kids Bop. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I loved Kids Bop, dude. Growing up, when I was a little kid, I fucked with.
I
Kids
mean, I
Bop.
liked a lot of the music that was on Kids Bop, but I never actually had a Kids Bop
You
like CD.
didn't?
No.
No, dude. For a
I'd
while,
watch the commercial and be
the,
like,
the number they had on Kids Bop was my age. So like I'd go up in age, right, and it would be the same number. And then eventually it overtook me. We're on like Kids Bop 50, right? I don't know where they're at now, but it is way overtaken.
damn.
And did you listen
That's
to the Kids Bop version of WAP?
no, that doesn't. That's not
They
even
redid it.
real.
They redid it. It's something about like
No.
wanting pizza or something. Like they totally changed the lyrics. Oh, like the
Fucking
whole song.
Who the
The
fuck
whole
makes Kids
song
Bop? Like
is not
Disney
kids
Channel?
I don't know.
How much more G-rated can you get? I
It's
don't know.
bad. It's bad.
Well,
right?
I fuck with the Disney songs. Like if you play the Aladdin
It's something
soundtrack
like I
right
eat
now,
pizza
it's gonna
11
go- we're
days a
gonna
week,
slap.
and you're like, what? What?
Okay, sure, bud. You keep flipping that pizza.
Yeah.
Let's crack the. Oh, you got one. Let's cheers. I'm just thirsty and hot. Why is it so hot in here? I've been running AC.
Well,
for
okay.
days.
Well, we're drinking. What are we drinking? What are we drinking? For our
Seltzer water.
auditory listeners,
Oh,
and
yeah.
just to put that out there, for any of you listening through the podcast, we also have a YouTube channel in which you can look us up and watch all of our videos visually if you want more than just
Exactly.
audio.
Please.
We are drinking some White Claws, some
We're drinking
White
White
Girl
Claws.
drinks. I've never tried
Sponsored
one
by
of these
White
before
Claw.
tonight.
This
So
is his
this is like my second or third
White
one.
Claw
Yeah.
ever.
I tried it and I literally said this tastes like a White Girl drink. It does. It's the mango one. That's what we're sipping on.
White Claw. It's basically White Girl Claw.
I'm an inner white girl now, so it works out.
I mean, me too, kind of.
Okay, I've been excited about the pumpkin spice latte. at
Me
Starbucks.
too.
I'm
I
not
get
gonna lie.
excited.
Like I look forward to that every year.
Oh, I don't even care right now. My chair is creaking. So. Go ahead.
White girl drinks, all of them. Cinnamon dulce.
I have pineapple.
I am upset that we have not had cinnamon dulce.
You like the cinnamon dulce
I
at Starbucks?
love cinnamon dulce.
I don't.
For context, we both work at Starbucks.
We are Starbucks baristas,
We are baristas.
so we really need you to like, subscribe.
No, we don't have to be Starbucks
so we don't have to
baristas.
make. I don't want to make a frappuccino. You guys.
I don't want to be a coffee
please.
bean flicker anymore.
Please help me flick a real bean and not a coffee bean.
For 99 cents a day,
Give
we
me-
could be flicking real beans.
Give me a little bit of clout so I don't have to make frappuccinos.
Yes, that's the goal. Glorify Dairy Queen, really. And you know what?
Glorified,
Okay,
yes.
speaking of music in relation to Starbucks, has anyone had to sit in a Starbucks for longer than a fucking hour? Because the music kills me. I can't do it.
Oh yeah, we were
Some
at
of the
one.
playlist that they have.
So like at ours, we get to hook up our phone and we can play.
It's so loud all the time.
Yeah,
I
we-
feel bad for our customers.
Literally every day, a customer comes up and says, "Can you turn down the music?"
We have one coworker who plays screamo. All of a sudden, it's just, and you're like, oh, whoa.
Because the volume is the same as wherever it was last. So it was
I know.
at 9:30 or 9 o'clock. We cranked that shit up. So at noon, they just plug it in and it's like fucking blaring.
Blasting.
Oh, that's funny. That
blasting.
shit's funny.
I know.
But it's kind of a customer deterrent. We do it on purpose.
But some of the music when it's just Starbucks playlist, like not our own personal.
Oh yeah, like the one we
is
went to the other day.
bad.
It was like
Bad. Not good.
elevator music.
Yes. By unknown, unheard of artist.
I guess we were the youngest people in the lobby.
I know. Yeah. Maybe they don't mind it. They're just there. They're having their morning latte.
Yeah, half of them have headphones on.
They don't really care.
I don't give a fuck.
You need headphones not playing any music at our store just to listen to it at a normal volume.
I wish I could wear like an AirPod at work, and I've seen people do it
I
at
know.
other
Yeah.
stores, but Alyssa and I think Tiana told me not to.
Our managers
Oh.
for context. Well,
We can cut that.
we'll come back in. We'll come back in here. So, Side note, me and Jay also make music together.
Yeah.
You want to talk about what kind of music you're trying to make? Because I don't talk about what I normally make, because it's a little bit different than what I normally make.
I think we have a cool thing going on. Is you bring something different to the table.
Yeah.
I bring something different to the table.
Yeah, for sure.
I think
You approach music in a very different way than I'm used to.
right.
Very different.
And I'm aware of that, and like, it is what it is. Like, you can only do so much. Like, I didn't study music a lot growing up. I got into it kind of late. I did learn like piano and guitar in high school, but it was like the first semester or second semester, like beginner shit.
And for context, I only basically studied music. I only like have a minor in it. I only started playing when I was like 6. I'm like a music teacher
I
or
only
whatever,
have like
but
4 college degrees and like
it's like 2.
2 of them are music, but
I just like working as a music teacher at a middle school. Is like
he does.
what I
He's
do.
actually a music teacher. I give him mad respect. It's like
We'll talk about that though. We'll talk about the kids. God, they're awkward. I love them, but they're awkward.
Mr. J over here, or is it A? We don't know.
J and A.
But yeah,
But you're trying to go for like that indie.
I think indie pop
Indie pop. Yeah.
is my thing, 'cause that's what I'm mostly into, and like on playlists and stuff I find online. Like that's where I draw inspiration is bedroom pop, indie pop, good old indie, alternative rock,
Any specific
hip
like
hop.
artists or
Artists?
bands that you might be thinking of?
God, I'd have to grab my phone, but let me think. Joji, obviously.
Okay.
Shout out to Joji, dude. I'm the biggest Joji fan ever. And you probably barely know who that is.
I've listened to a couple, and I feel like it's because of you.
Probably. I
Mainly.
played at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Joji. My man Tyler, the Creator, obviously, like, he's a different genre than me.
Also used to work at Starbucks.
He worked at Starbucks for like 2 years. He said he went on Jimmy Kimmel and he was like,
Best thing that happened in his career was getting fired from Starbucks.
yes.
Yeah.
Once I heard that, I was like, oh man, I'm on my way out.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Gotta quit. Gotta leave.
He said he stole hella cheese danishes when he left, and I was like, that's the move. That's the best
I'd
thing
walk
Starbucks
out with
has.
like a thing of pumpkin spice, like the whole
the thing. It's like a
container.
half a gallon.
I would take the whole thing if I was getting fired.
What are they gonna do?
Honestly, yeah.
They're gonna call. Did you take a half gallon of pumpkin? No.
Did you fire me? Who's this? Wrong number.
I don't know. I don't like pumpkin spice. Yeah.
Maybe if you had better music at your store.
You guys never have fucking cups. All I want is a color changing mug,
Oh,
and I've been
God.
all
the
around
time.
town.
All the time. They'll be. Do you have the studded cup? No, ma'am. We haven't had the studded cup in like 3 years.
If you're curious about the cups, if it's not on the fucking shelf, we don't have it. I'm sorry. It's like when you go to the grocery store, right? If they're out of something, it sucks to suck.
I think some people think maybe
Move
it's in
on.
the back,
It's just a
though.
cup.
You know, I don't know.
I don't like, oh, you got a stash in the back? No, bitch, we don't.
We really don't.
We really don't.
We really don't. And if there's a cup in the back, someone's already put a sticky note on it with their name and they bought it.
Or it's like, we'll get stuff early for Christmas, and there's a big sign on it that says, don't fucking open this.
It does.
This
It has
is
a
strictly
date.
for
It says
Christmas.
don't open till
Yeah.
like November, whatever.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's another thing, right? Every year, the Starbucks cup launch, and I don't even mean like the permanent cups. I mean
madness.
just like the disposable cups that we get every year.
Madness.
Is it a red cup? Does it have a design on it? Is it satanic? Is it anti-Christmas? And I'm just like, why does it matter? Who cares?
I know.
It's a fucking cup.
A lot of
just
this,
get your
I started
goddamn chestnut
like,
praline in it and move on.
Right.
Okay?
I remember it was like 2018 when that whole red cup thing happened, and that was like right when I started. And I was asking, I was like a brand new barista, and I was asking people about it, and they just give me the biggest eye roll, like, yeah, we know about the fucking cup thing.
Well, when I started, it was 2015, and it was right before they were saying that Starbucks was a satanic corporation.
Oh, jeez.
Right? So people would ask me, because I just started, right? And they'd be like, how is it working at Starbucks at a satanic company? And I was like, honestly, it's pretty good. You know, great benefits, right? You could be up at the front of the line, like in hell, and we have like it's just a satanic altar in the back. Like,
You get the VIP line when you get to hell.
yeah, dude.
And that's like, okay, yes, please. I don't want to
You're
wait.
getting a pineapple shoved up your ass, but like you're the first one, so you're not having to share the pineapple with everyone else behind you.
Exactly.
Right.
That's how you get
All kinds
Disease.
of things.
Disease.
There's a lot of things you could probably
You
do from
don't
that.
want to go.
You don't want to share pineapples.
Don't share pineapples.
Pineapples are,
in the bum.
yeah, one and done. That's what I always say. I said that once.
If nobody gets the reference, should I even say it?
No. No, look it up. You can look it up.
You gotta look it up. Pineapple in the ass.
Okay, so me though with music. So work as a music teacher. I teach a rock band class to middle schoolers.
He's Jack Black.
Literally, it's like School of Rock. Dude, like, I go in there, and I'm a guitarist, too, right? So, like, sometimes I just want to go in there and shred, dude. I just want to shred and be like, you just hold that chord right there. Just hold that chord. Right?
Oh, my God.
Oh.
You are Jack Black.
It would be so great. And I had one kid today. He just did not want to listen, and he didn't take no as an answer. And I was like, let me just show you up on drums. If you're really gonna be
Just
like
shred
that,
it in front
like
of him.
he just got. I just was like, kick. I just need a kick, dude. Just like a solid 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's like hitting everything. His kick's like off time, and I was like, let me show you. Let me show you. If you have to hit everything, we're gonna hit everything.
I think you might be good on the bongos, dude. I'm gonna stick you on over here.
One of the kids though, he's like this
way
little,
over on the far left
little
where
itty
you
bitty
can't hear.
6th grader, dude. Little guy. Never played drums before. Like last week, I just gave him drumsticks like on Wednesday. He's on time though, dude. I just needed
Let's
that on
go,
time, and
buddy.
he's hitting it. I'm like, hell
Let's
yes.
go, buddy.
This is my guy. And I had this kid never picked up a bass, never picked up an instrument before in his life. And he's just we're doing 7 Nation Army, right? So he's like, dun. And he had the kid on guitar and dun 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 dun. Dude, it was so sick.
Dude,
and I just went over it. And I was
Can
just
I
doing
go?
these octaves on the guitar.
Can I get the little visitor pass? Can I show up?
Maybe. Maybe. That could be fun.
Just shred with the kids.
Maybe I'll just get you to go work there too.
Yeah.
You could go be a music teacher?
I can teach
Yeah.
beginner. Yeah, I could probably do.
They're all beginners. Like we have one
Like
kid who's
sheet
like
music
decent at
for
guitar.
Mary Had a Little Lamb. I got
Not
you.
even sheet music.
I
Like
got you.
that finger goes there,
Really?
and then you move that finger to there. Like they don't even know to hold their hand on it. I keep having the issue, and this is an issue for everyone when they start. They
Well, we're
bring their
music
thumb
teachers
up,
now.
They bring their thumb up like around the guitar, and it's like no, hold it back behind the neck, right, to support your fingers.
Right. You get that pressure.
That's step one. That is step one.
But sometimes you pull the thumb over on the top and you
if you want to
do
get
some
that
like John Mayer 8-inch
weird
finger
chord,
shit.
yeah.
You get the top string. Yeah,
they're not there yet though. They will be.
they will be.
They will be.
I didn't take a guitar class until I was like a freshman in college.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was like 18.
I started taking private lessons when I was 6.
Well, I played guitar since I was like 15 or 16, and my buddies
Okay.
taught me. Basically, it was like family and friends taught me, and I
Gotcha.
taught myself.
I taught myself how to play drums. I took
Wow.
piano in high school.
To me, drums are the hardest fucking thing.
It is. It's like you have to learn how to be uncoordinated, and then you have to like re-coordinate everything.
Right, like I feel like I understand like what goes into a drum beat, and I can kind of make one
Mhm.
on a MIDI, but like physically using all 4 of your limbs, it's like Wait.
Know.
what?
Well, and like one of the coolest guys to
It's
me
so weird.
is the drummer from Def Leppard. Going back to Def Leppard, because he lost an
what's
arm
his
right in
name?
a car accident. Oh, I don't remember his name.
Fuck.
But if there was like a thing, like
I
there's
know
guitar
somebody who
gods,
would
like
know
if
that.
there was a drum god, I feel like he would be
I have 2,
like a drum god.
dude. Dave Grohl.
Yes.
I love Dave Grohl.
Doesn't really
so
do
much.
drums anymore.
No, I know, but
But,
he's
like,
a legend.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
Of course. And him
then what's
having
the
those
guy?
drum
The Foo
battles-
Fighters drummer, I think, is sick too. And then the guy from Red Hot Chili Peppers. What's his fucking name?
Oh, I don't know.
He's
I don't
a
know
cool ass dude. And then Travis Barker.
either. Oh, okay.
He's a drum god.
All good drummers though.
Those are like
Yeah.
when I think of drummers, or like when I'm looking for like a good shred
I
or
would
some
have
kind
to
of
say-
inspiration. I do Dave Grohl.
I would have to say the Rev
The
from Avenged
Rev.
Sevenfold. 'Cause he
Ooh.
passed away, but great drummer.
Oh,
Great
R.I.P.
drummer.
Homie Rev.
He would definitely be on the list for me, like
Okay.
drum gods. But I'm thinking Def Leppard because he only has one arm. He has 3 limbs to work with, right?
No
And
shit.
he's got to figure that out. Missing
How
an
did I not
arm.
know that?
And he actually spent a period of time that he thought he was gonna have to quit playing music because he couldn't figure out like how am I gonna play drums, missing an arm. And his band was like, "Nah, dude, you're not quitting. we're gonna be a band together.
That's
We're gonna figure it
boys
out.
right-
And
that's
they got
fucking
him.
boys right there.
They got him some pedals for his feet, so he can do sounds like cymbals or
Damn.
whatever with his feet. So he doesn't need all of his whatever going on up here. You just play with one arm.
MacGyver that shit, figure it out.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. That's
I'm saying.
touching. How heartwarming.
That reminds me
touching.
though, for a while, this was actually just about a year ago, this time last year, I damaged my hearing and I had really bad tinnitus. And I actually thought I was gonna like have permanent hearing damage. Thought I wasn't gonna be able to play music anymore.
What
Like
did you
loud
do,
sounds
though?
hurt. I had to, like, when I would go to band practice, I would put those earplugs in and put like soundproof headphones over it. And I was standing outside of the garage with a wireless guitar system with the garage door like half closed to be able to like play with my band. And it was so
Wow.
hard being in time. We couldn't visually see each other or communicate. Like it was
Did that last?
total,
How long did that last? Or you still
like a
fucked
week
up?
maybe.
Oh,
Well, the actual
week,
damage
okay.
was maybe like 2 or 3 weeks, but us trying
me.
to like problem solve it was about a week.
Yeah.
Even listening to music in my car though, I had to have it really low. Like normally, I have it at about like halfway up, right? I had to have it at like a fifth. I couldn't go very high or it'd like hurt. Even even working at Starbucks, I would wear an earplug in
Oh,
my
shit.
right ear, and I'm right-handed. So I switched the headset over to the left ear so I could turn it up really loud and be able to like hear and everything. And then I realized, man, I feel bad for left-handed people because the customers outside the window are on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're trying to talk to me and there's
And you're
like
just
so
like,
much sound going on and I'm like,
what?
I have no idea what you're saying to me right now. Yeah, so that was rough.
So
That was
that's
rough for a
weird
while.
that you brought that up
Uh-huh.
with the loud. You think what caused it? You think a loud?
I think it was just like temporary hearing damage, basically.
Okay.
So we had just readjusted my band practice space. We had made it to where instead of taking up the whole garage, we only take up like half of it because we've gotten a bunch of noise complaints, right? So we tried to build this little self-built wall essentially with soundproofing
Is that at Julian, your homie's
at
house?
Julian's house. Yeah, and then the sound
You
from
just
the
use the whole
drums was
thing?
right next to me, bouncing off the wall into my right ear. So I think that's what damaged it. Because I wasn't
Oh,
using any sound protection, any hearing protection at that time.
those sound waves are just coming in hot. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have a problem with my eardrum. I think I have like a ruptured or partially like ruptured eardrum,
Uh-huh.
and I think it's either from like water damage
Hmm.
or an ear infection,
Do you
Either
get ringing? Do you get like
that
tinnitus?
or mixed with like I went to some concert or some party, fucked my ear up.
Uh-huh.
But whenever I hear a sound past a certain high level of decibels, like it sounds like there's a rattling inside my ear. It sounds like a blown out speaker.
Weird.
And I'm like, and it keeps happening whenever I go to a
Weird.
concert or a club or I'm jamming in my car and I crank that shit up all the way, and then my ear starts to rattle way deep in there, and I'm like, oh no, something's wrong. I don't think it's supposed to do that.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And
that's interesting.
I'm only saying this based off of what people have told me or like research, and I
Oh.
need to go get my ear checked out.
That's what I ended up doing. I went to
It's broken.
I went to an ear
I
doctor.
broke it. I
I
broke
went
my
to
ear.
like a sinus and ear doctor, and now I have my hearing back. I'm good. I don't have tinnitus.
I think I saw something on Facebook and it was like, if you have a ruptured eardrum, it looks like this and you can't repair it. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, ears don't really repair much. It's really hard to get your hearing back. once
So
it's damaged.
honestly, it doesn't. I used to want to be like a Navy pilot, but that dream is long gone. So I don't care, and if I have perfect hearing anymore.
You probably want it for music though. If you're gonna do music.
For music,
making.
it's fine. Like it's fine. It's only I'm talking about like super loud
Yeah.
or like a high frequency or something. It's like it sounds like, you know what a blown out speaker sounds
Yeah.
like in your car.
Mhm.
Yeah, it gets kind of like a little weird rattle. Like you can tell it's like a drum, like a thin drum stretched out your eardrum, and it's like a weird
It's like it's a little
vibration.
torn.
Yeah, it's like a vibration, like a rattle that's not supposed to be there.
Interesting.
And it's been, I don't know, 5 years at least.
Oh no.
I broke my ear, guys. I partied too hard back in the day.
I think that happens with a lot of musicians over time, though.
I did it
Like,
from being
honestly.
dumb.
I think that's how
Like
it usually happens.
swimming in
though.
lakes full of germs and like not taking care of my ear. Like I think I'm trying to think back. It must have been like 20,
You look like an ear infection.
21. It was like an ear
What did it?
infection.
Hmm,
That never really felt better after that.
Dang.
Maybe it was a concert or a party because I remember some parties where I would stand right by the speaker and we'd get down. It was like a bit like a stack
I used to not use like any ear protection at like
for shows.
anything. Yeah,
Anything.
for the longest time. After that, oh, you will not see me around loud sound without it though.
Oh, I love wearing headphones like AirPods.
When I go to concerts.
To dole anything out, just AirPods.
No. There you go. If I'm gonna play a show with my band or go to like a concert of any sort, I'm definitely gonna like put something in because I don't want to have that ringing, that like post show ringing that you get.
Oh, for hours after, and the next day it's just like.
That's like temporary tinnitus. That's what tinnitus is.
Yeah.
But it goes away, right? Tinnitus is when it doesn't
Yeah.
go away, when it just keeps ringing. My mom has that for years,
No way.
for like 20 years.
Do you ever
it's
get the
like that.
random ear ringing? Like you're just chilling and then all of a sudden one of your
Yeah, it
ears is
does.
just like.
It does.
And you're like, what the fuck was that?
It does.
Okay.
does.
I think it's just like a regulation kind of thing.
I
Because like
think
you
it
have
could be
like
pressure.
fluid.
I think it could be sinus pressure for sure. I
Right,
think like
right.
actual climate pressure,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, and also,
atmospheric pressure.
As I've heard, right? I don't know this for facts though, but I can be a little hippy dippy. I can be into some of that like spiritual
Hey man, I'm
nonsense,
hippy dippy. Let's
right?
go.
So like, there's theories that sound is a download, like almost like your spirit guides or like your higher consciousness is getting a download from space, like an update. It's like an iOS update, right? You're getting
Like
a
connected to
download,
Wi-Fi. We are now updating your
Of
your
information.
iCloud photos.
basically, right? It's like dial-up, right? But it's like ringing in your ear.
Fucking dial up. Uploading all your thoughts and memories and your
Yeah.
spiritual consciousness. Okay. Contentiousness.
Yes.
Conscientiousness.
So, okay, if we were to be a band, if we were an artist, what would our name be? You thought of that?
The shoestrings.
The Shoestrings. I don't hate it.
The kettle corn.
I don't know if I like that one as much. Shoestrings.
The
is-
shoestrings. I don't know.
That's not bad.
Freddy's. Shout out to Freddy's shoestring French fries.
I actually like the
Bellissimo.
paper cut, personally.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
I hate to break it to you. Or curly fries, actually. Ideally,
Curly
like
fries?
like Arby's.
Oh, let's do this right now. Who's got the best fries?
I like Five Guys. Five Guys has
What
pretty
the
good fries. They have great fries.
Okay,
Who is that?
obviously.
Who has good fries?
Please comment down below the best fast food French fry. Go. McDonald's.
No, absolutely not.
Because they're
It gets-
disgusting and salty and they are always that way and
But
they're
it
there
is-
for you.
But you know what? It is kind of like an everyman's fry.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's kind of like Starbucks with like Pike. It's like the everyman coffee.
it's like this. Yeah.
It's not good.
I equate McDonald's and Starbucks frequently.
Yes.
They're like,
It's like the everyman coffee, fast
you know
food,
what you're
whatever it
getting.
is.
You know it's not great. You know
Uh-huh.
it's not the
But it's
worst.
on every street corner.
But
and it's
it's
dependable.
there. It's always there.
It's gonna be the same gross thing every time. You
Your
know
white
it's there.
chocolate mocha is gonna give you that fucking dopamine every time.
Yeah.
Just like those French fries.
Yeah.
Salty as fuck. Are we going to McDonald's after this?
I kind of want the new like pull apart donuts. I want to try
Oh,
those.
shit.
I've been seeing the advertisements for it. That sounds really good.
Wait, didn't we get those like a week ago?
We got the fritter, didn't we?
I thought you got the
No, I
donut.
got the fritter.
Oh,
They have the best
dude, we need to
fritters,
go
too.
share the shareable donut and see what if that experience is even worth it.
Like a bonding moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be like the Sonic guys on those commercials. I would love that.
Going around just trying.
I would love that.
That would be an easy job, right?
Yeah, would you guys want to see a bit like that? Or just like the Sonic guys?
Oh, that makes me think of the Subway guy. You know, they
The-
actually had to. Was it Jared?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he
he's
had.
like a chomo.
Okay, so he lost weight in college eating nothing but Subway, which is why they used him.
Is that real?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But over time, he started gaining weight. And as he started gaining weight, they actually, you can notice in commercials that they would have him behind stuff. He'd always be like behind the counter. You got a little chubby.
Damn.
And then my understanding is there was like some sexual
Badass
assault
Jared.
case that happened or something. So he's not associated with Subway anymore. Jared is not the Subway
Oh
guy.
no, that's been years. That was like early 2000s kind of thing.
When that happened?
Like our childhood. Yeah.
No, he got fat during our childhood. I thought the sexual assault case was more recent though. And then like the past
No,
couple
that
years?
was like after he'd been in commercials for years already,
Uh-huh.
and then shit came out, and then we never saw him again.
Oh yeah, he did shit.
But I'm
years
saying
ago,
that
but
must
came
have been
out
before like 2010. Like that was a while ago.
back when they had like $5 footlongs.
$5
They don't have that anymore.
$5 foot long.
It's gone.
It's catching on, dude. People don't even know that actually used to be a thing, and
I
now
know.
inflammation and
I know. It's gone.
capitalism.
We're not gonna have the dollar store anymore.
Have you
gonna
been
be
to
like-
Dollar General?
It's not $1.
There's nothing for $1.
No.
So why
Dollar
would-
Tree though. Dollar Tree is still $1.
Dollar Tree's legit, and everything's $1.
Well,
Well, there is a
inflation-
section where they have like $10 shit.
I don't know how they're gonna like stay afloat doing that though.
Honestly, dude, I think all the products they're just trash. Like it probably costs less than $1 to produce these items.
Honestly.
In
yeah.
in China, they just use a little bit of like plastic pellets. They mold it into a frame. And you have a toy. you have a kitchen
made
utensil
a Christmas
or whatever.
gift basket out of items only bought at Dollar Tree. So I got it for this guy who loved orange. So everything was related to orange. Like I bought an orange. It was like orange.
Like the
soda,
color or oranges?
like orange just in general. Color really. But I got like orange colored things. I got like an orange soda. Right? Like an orange basket to hold it all.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Everything was bought there.
They
though.
have like the party. It's like a party city, but like everything's $1.
They have like plates.
Dude, my mom
Silverware.
is the biggest dollar store advocate. Not dollar store, Dollar Tree.
And I used to get candles over there all the time.
Yes,
All the time. They have like
good candles.
decent candles.
Decent, like a vanilla candle. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, bro. They got
I
munchies.
get all the colored ones too.
You can go
yeah.
get like one of those like 30-ounce Arizona iced teas.
Yeah.
We used to go there and you get like the Humex guava juice and like an Arizona iced tea and a bag of chips. When you're in
But
high
no one thinks
school,
of it. No one thinks of it.
$3. It's like
No
we
one-
could only afford the dollar store if we could afford
People
anything.
think like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gas station. You're spending more.
Shit's like
Yeah.
$5.
I know.
Dude, the gas station is purposefully overpriced because you're paying
Yeah.
for the convenience.
Yep. You know what else they have though? Dollar Tree. You can buy like mixes.
Okay.
You can buy like cake mix, brownie mix.
Oh yeah.
You can even get like little frozen meals.
Dude, when I lived
Frozen pizzas.
on my own in an apartment with my roommate and my ex for years, he survived off at the dollar store. They had pound cake mixes. I think they had
Mhm.
eggs,
Mhm.
bacon, a little thing of milk. Like we survived off of the dollar store. It was crazy to think about that. Now I'm over here like late at night. I'm like, do I want Whataburger, Panda Express? Do
I
want Taco-
definitely spend
Like-
a lot of my money eating out. More than I care to admit. Where
Are
does
you
all
the
my
late
money go?
night muncher or
I
what?
do sometimes.
Dude, me.
I left your place the other night and I definitely went to Del Taco. I was
I
hungry.
fucking went to Taco Bell.
You went to Taco Bell? I don't eat a Taco Bell though. It
Oh
gives
my
me
God.
the runs. It's not a good time.
Really? We
Not a
gotta
good
go
time.
easy.
And I also don't like.
Get a lot of tortillas.
I don't like
soak up
paying.
the grease.
I don't like paying for Taco Bell. I got spoiled. When I used to work at a different Starbucks, it was next door, literally right next door to Taco Bell, and we
Oh.
do trays all the time.
No shit.
All
That's
the time. If corporate's listening, we didn't do that, but we definitely did. We did lots of trades.
dude.
all the
I
time.
shake down the when we order Domino's a lot at Starbucks, and I'm shaking the guy down every time. I'm like, bro, if you bring an extra pepperoni, we will give you whatever you want.
Let's
Let's make a deal here,
I was trying
bro.
to do that with Dion's for a while. I was trying to do that with when I was at the coffee
Even
store.
we work by a Sonic, Burger King,
I
movie
would
theater.
I would
All
totally
these people come in and get their Starbucks, and I'm
I would
like,
do a trade with Sonic for sure.
where's the fries, dude?
Burger King
Where's the
and Sonic.
pizza? Do you want a free drink or what? Like,
know.
come on, dude.
Well,
Nobody's
so when
down, they're
I
all
was
scared, like,
at that same store, sometimes we get tired of Taco Bell, right? We'd have it all the
Right.
time. So we start doing trades with like Subway, and we even did a couple with Domino's. They would deliver us pizzas, dude.
Hell yeah.
They would deliver us pizzas and
you
breadsticks
just-
and all of it. Mm.
I've been trying to score this Domino's deal for months, dude.
They don't want to do it though.
They don't want to do it.
Oh, but I'm so down. And I
I
know, they
know
want
it's
fraps.
the same Domino's store down the fucking
Uh-huh.
street. There's only like 2 or 3 different delivery
Mhm.
drivers. They come in and I'm like, hey, bro, you bring an extra pizza. I'll give you.
Well, our manager used to work there too. I'm like, why wasn't
I'm
she
like, I
hooking
won't
that
just give
up?
you one drink because the dollar amount isn't fair. I'll give you like a tray full of drinks, dude, if you hook us up with pizza.
We used to give a bunch of drinks to Taco Bell. We'd only have like 3 employees in there.
God damn. See,
And they'd
the
have, like, 5 or
barter
6.
system. This is a barter system. This is so valuable.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of.
Yeah.
Forget saving money. Like, this is just like human nature. And it makes people happy.
It does, because no
And
one
it's
wants
like,
to
yo,
keep
man.
eating the same thing every day. You know, people at Domino's don't want to eat Domino's every day. I don't want to eat Starbucks every day.
Right.
No
And
one has
like,
fun with that.
we're sick of Starbucks. We want that Domino's, dude.
I would be
so
fine
we
with,
were like-
with Burger King,
would
Sonic. We're
trade
also
you
not too
anything
far
you want.
away from like a Little Caesars.
Yeah.
We're not too far away
It's just
from
me,
Wendy's
in
and
my
Panda
personal
Express.
life, I have a history with Little Caesars.
That's okay. We should hit
It
up
was my
Wendy's.
daily
We should
driver.
hit up Wendy's.
Wendy's. Dude, you go to Wendy's, you get like
What's your order at Wendy's?
nuggets,
Uh-huh.
fries, chocolate, milkshake, maybe vanilla.
Okay.
And
Like a Frosty?
dude, I would dip a nuggie in a chocolate milkshake.
That's weird.
No shame.
I won't even put a fry in that.
What the
Like, my
okay,
girlfriend
I
will do
thought a
it. I
fry
know
was
so many
normal.
people
That's
do it.
acceptable.
No.
A fry in the
That's
shake
weird.
is like kind of a normal thing.
No.
A nuggie, I
I'm
get
sorry
it.
you feel that
A
way.
nuggie crosses a line, but I do it. I will dip that fucking nuggie in
I'll
a
support
chocolate
you,
shake.
But I'm not gonna do it personally. I'm good.
It's like a guilty pleasure
Thanks
kind of thing.
anyway.
It's like nobody's watching. Like I'm over here just fucking. Look at you, you fucking chocolate nug. Stick that.
No, I couldn't.
Fucking
I couldn't do it because I want my milkshake to be
greasy-
uncontaminated. I don't want
Fried breaded
fried,
chicken.
breaded, salty bullshit in my drink. I'm good.
You put chocolate on that shit,
I'm good.
and you're going places.
Mm. Mm.
You haven't lived
I
unless
guess
you've
not.
done
We'll have
the
to get
chocolate.
We'll have to get it from Wendy's when we do our trade, and then I'll try it.
Chocolate shake and a nuggie coming soon.
Yeah, we'll try it. We'll see. You know what? I tried your white girl drink, so I don't hate it.
We did.
So
White girl
honestly,
drinks.
maybe it's worth.
I
worth
feel
the time.
good. In other news,
It's time for a segment of. In other news,
we
we are going to be talking
have
about
other news.
some music news today. We're we're going to be talking about MGK versus Slipknot.
Oh,
Okay.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
I can't
and
believe you
want
haven't
to
heard about
know everything.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so I see this meme on Facebook, right? And it's like, so is MGK gonna go be a country artist now that he pissed off Slipknot? And I'm like, what? I have to look this up, right? This is a couple days ago. Look it up, and there's a whole thing going down. So I guess
Shit's going down.
they were both playing at some music festival,
okay.
but their times overlapped a little. So MGK's show was still going when Slipknot started, and a bunch of people left to go see Slipknot. Shit, I would. It's Slipknot, right? But he gets mad, and he's like, turn up the lights. I want to see everyone in here that didn't leave to go see a bunch of old dudes wearing masks. I don't know what he
MGK
said.
was like
he was
that?
making fun of him. He's like, could you imagine like being in your 50s and still wearing a mask? Like, just calling him out for no
Dude,
reason.
it's their thing.
I know. Well, they've been doing
It's
music
their
since
shtick.
before he was even alive, dude. I'm like, they've been in
Right.
the industry.
He's our age.
What are you talking about? And you already pissed off one dude, right? You're
He's
over here
probably like
pissing off
30.
Eminem. And now he's starting shit with Slipknot.
Fucking hell, dude. He just started shit with Conor McGregor too.
So he was saying stuff about the singer of Slipknot, Corey Taylor, and he was basically implying that Corey Taylor had wanted to be on his newest album, but he rejected him.
Wow.
So then Corey responds and is like on Twitter and he says something along the lines of like, I don't normally do this, but I'm just gonna set the story straight kind of thing. And he literally sent like a screenshot of like emails he had. And
The
basically
screenshots.
it was reversed.
He's
MGK
got
asked
receipts.
him to come do some like screamo vocals on his album. Corey Taylor didn't like that his vocals had been rewritten, so he turned him down politely. Said, "I hope you find someone else, but I just don't think I'm the guy for you. I don't want to work on the project." So MGK responds, and he's like, "Oh, I rewrote your lyrics because they were bad, basically."
Ow.
And I'm just like, "Whoa, dude, what?"
See, disclaimer. I do like MGK, but what the?
I think he has some talent,
Fuck.
but I'm just, he's too full of himself.
I didn't. Well, I haven't always liked MGK. I've only liked his last album.
Yeah,
But this news is disappointing.
because now it's
To
just a
say the
pattern
least.
now. It's becoming a pattern.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. I see him do media stuff like interviews, like a GQ kind of
Mhm.
thing, with Megan Fox, and he seems like a cool ass dude.
Dude, if I had Megan Fox as my girlfriend and I was making millions of dollars as an artist and I was famous, you wouldn't see me causing shit with other people. I would be a happy man. I would be fine. I'm gonna go about
I
my
don't
day,
know,
live my
man.
life.
You say that. I would say the same thing. However, when maybe if you're in that position,
You think?
you start to stir the pot a little bit. You
I don't
fucking
know.
you be a dickhead out in public and everybody's talking about you.
And maybe it's just for the publicity though.
That's what we were saying. All
But I don't know. Not
even bad
not all
publicity is
publicity.
good publicity.
Not all
Unless
publicity for
it's
everyone,
like-
though. Think like Elon Musk going through this breakup right now, right? That's not maybe good for his stock exchange. If you're thinking about him as a
It's
businessman,
not good for Dogecoin.
you know, well, and for Tesla, right, and SpaceX and all that stuff. Like, if you're running a business, bad publicity could affect you
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
financially.
Absolutely.
But I think as an artist, as an entertainer, like MGK is, no such thing as bad publicity.
for him, yes.
Although I do think that this isn't really bringing in the type of publicity that he would want. That would be beneficial per se.
Well, I mean,
With
it
Eminem, it
doesn't
was because he
matter,
made a song,
right?
and then there was a rebuttal song, and then he made another song, and then another song, right? So they're really building off each other, right?
Right.
They're both getting all kinds of listeners. I think the first time I ever listened to an MGK song was when he wrote Rap Devil. I don't think I'd actually listened to one of his songs before that.
I'm not gonna lie. The first MGK song I ever listened to was off of his newest album.
Really?
Like, what, 6 months,
So
a
you
year
gotta
ago?
listen, you gotta listen to their little rap
I-
battle between Eminem and MGK.
I know about it, but like,
It's funny. It's funny.
I missed out on it. Like I wasn't present.
But the thing is, though, right? He switched genres after.
Right? Who
So
cares?
really,
It's another thing.
I really
Hate me
wonder
if you
too.
want. Hate me if you want, but I don't care. I feel like do whatever you want outside
no,
of
I
any
think-
genre.
Yeah, I think do whatever genre you want, but it almost felt like he was running. He was running away
Oh,
the, like, rap scene.
He pitched out.
because now he's like, oh. I'm
Well,
gonna do
didn't he
pop
kind of
punk.
suck?
I think it's just a matter of personal opinion. I don't really like rap in general, though. Like I like Eminem,
Yeah.
right? I didn't hate
not
some of the
either.
stuff I heard from him, but it's also my thing. It's more rock anyway. But I don't like MGK's pop punk album. I'm gonna be honest,
What?
because
What's
it felt
called?
like
What's
it
called?
felt like a rapper. trying to do
Tickets
it.
to My Downfall. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've listened to it through a lot, especially with our friend
Yeah.
who was obsessed.
I just feel like if you're gonna run away, that shows that he lost. Right? He lost that battle with Eminem.
Well, I mean, I still don't understand the battle, but
Well,
I
that
mean,
battle.
look,
okay,
dude,
so
it's
that's another thing,
Eminem.
right?
He's a motherfucking OG.
So
I would
Eminem had
not
written.
fuck with Eminem.
Eminem wrote Kamikaze, and he called out a bunch of people in the industry because he's Eminem. He's rap god. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
He's A-list, bro.
And then you have MGK respond. He got like the
He's
most
Slim
minor
Shady.
little line in Kamikaze, right? Like, other people got called out. He got like one line about him, kind of thing.
Yeah.
He writes a whole song about Eminem, like how he's gonna take Kim, how he's gonna like
chasing the clout.
fuck Haley, all this and that, right?
Whoa!
So then,
I
right,
didn't
so
know
he's gotta
that.
respond. Eminem's gotta
I
respond.
mean, it's just a rap song. It's like whatever.
And he's making fun of half of Rap Devils, literally just calling him old. Right? He's like, oh, you're too old for this. And you have Eminem, literally one of his lines is, I'd rather be 80-year-old me than you, right? Like, I would rather be,
Yeah.
like, old and unable to even do shit than be 20-year-old you. I'm good. I don't want to be
Eesh.
this young kid who thinks he's all that and when he ain't shit. And I thought Rap Devil was okay. He made a music video, right? It was not the best. It's just like him with a shovel shirtless. And I'm like, what's happening? It's not even like buff or anything. I'm like, what?
Okay, Channing Tatum.
But I just
Magic
feel like
Mike.
it's becoming a pattern with him, right? He doesn't know how to break that cycle. And I just wouldn't want to do that personally as an artist. Right? Like, I got my band. I'm trying to do acting. We're doing our podcast. We're doing our whole YouTube series now. If I became rich and famous, I would not be out there starting shit with other
Fuck,
celebs
no, that's
for
the
no
whole
reason. If
point.
there was a legitimate reason, people leaving your show to go watch another show, I'd be like, I guess I gotta improve. Not, let me make fun of them for wearing masks. What?
Here's an instance that's relatable to that. Tyler, the Creator, he has a music festival. It's called Flog Gnaw. And he has his own certain type of fans. And
Yeah.
Tyler, the Creator, like his fans are diehard, but they're different. They're not very mainstream. So a lot of like internet media, old fans from his older group that he was in. What I'm trying to say is his fans aren't really Drake fans. So like the people at this festival and whatever the fuck it was, like 2018, 2019, they like booed Drake off the stage.
No.
But Drake handled it like a fucking professional. He was able to like realize humbly like, yo, this is Tyler's crowd and they like Frank Ocean and they like this guy and that guy. They don't want Mr. fucking mainstream Hollywood Drake.
Oh, yeah.
Who every song sounds almost the fucking same, in my opinion. But it's weird. Like,
Feel that way
I
with
think it's
Disturbed.
funny that Drake, of all people, like you just think he's like
This
a
big-
music god, right? He got fucking booed off stage by Tyler's fans. It's like, but he was humble about it. It's like, okay, I didn't fit in here. I don't know.
That's what you need.
Right.
That's what you need.
I would
feel
be
like-
the same way. I'd be like, yeah, okay, if you guys don't fuck with me, then
I just feel like
that's
just
fine.
because you're rich and famous doesn't mean that you have to have this big head.
Hell no.
I always remember when I was watching Pranked, and they Punked
Oh,
with
Punked?
with
I think Pranked is a show
Pranked.
too.
Well, people they're pranking people Punked, but they had Ashton Kutcher on there as like the
Yeah,
host and everything.
Punked.
So it was the episode where they had The Rock, and they made him think he burned down like this $1 million mansion, dude. Multi-million-dollar mansion. They made him think that he burned it down. It was his
fuck.
whole set, though. They set up like a whole thing,
Oh wow.
right? So
How did they
he
have
had
so
people
much
yelling
money
at him,
back
though.
then on
He had people
MTV and shit?
yelling at him, screaming at this man, and he stayed so calm.
The
The
Rock.
Rock, he's fucking yoked, dude. Come on, he could take anyone
Because
out.
he's smart. He's like,
Used to be a pro wrestler, all that, right?
I have lawyers. I have an insurance company.
He stays so calm.
You can
People are
scream in
screaming
my
at him.
face,
People are
and I know I'm
screaming.
gonna get out of this and not spend a dime. I don't know.
Well, and it's like the beef that he has with Vin Diesel, right? Because they went and made the last
Beef?
Fast and Furious movie
Okay.
without Vin Diesel because it was Lock and Hobbs.
Like Hobbs and Shaw.
Shaw. There you go. I think the philosophers. When they did that, although it wasn't actually part of the series, like it was like its own movie kind of thing.
I haven't seen anything past like the fifth one. I don't know.
They're good. You need to see it. I think it's
Dude,
funny.
no, Tokyo
I think
Drift.
Tokyo Drift was trash. Tokyo
What
Drift was
the
trash.
fuck
Do
did you just
like
say?
it? Wait, no. No, comment down below.
What
Best Fast and the
the
Furious movie.
what
But
is
it's
the-
not that one. It is not that one.
No, but it is not it's not trash. How dare you?
It's like literally the worst one. What?
Tokyo Drift.
What would you say is the worst one?
Dude, I've only seen like 5.
Yeah, and you saw the worst one. I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck. We got teriyaki beef right now on this podcast.
We'll see. We'll see. Who's the best one?
Please tell this man that Tokyo Drift
It's
slaps.
not Tokyo Drift.
It's nostalgic.
It's not Tokyo Drift. I promise
The
you
music, the cars. If you really want to. Dude, I play that song by the Teriyaki Boys.
that. Like the first one
At
was pretty
Starbucks.
good. It's the first one. I'm not saying it has to be the best just because it's the first, but it was a pretty good
First
one.
one was good. I actually
Second
do
one
like
wasn't my
the
favorite.
second one.
I don't like the second one as much. I felt like it was weird.
Okay, maybe
What
it's
are we
this.
doing?
Look,
What are we doing in the storyline?
I was a super poor kid growing up with like a limited amount of DVDs. 2 out of the 8 DVDs I had were like Fast and Furious 2 and then Tokyo Drift.
Oh, see, I had the
So I
first
just
one.
watched them all
I
the
had the
time and
first
I
one.
had no choice but to love them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay, it wasn't that poor. Maybe I had like 20 DVDs.
Some of the newer ones are pretty good. They just came out with the new one. Like
That-
9?
that
I think
new?
we're like 9 now.
That new shit?
Yeah.
Number 9?
And they brought
Damn,
Vin Diesel back. But that goes back to what I was talking about though.
I thought he
So
died.
there was this beef. No, Paul Walker died.
In real life?
Yeah. So he's not in the series anymore.
Did he die in the series?
No, they
He
just
just-
kind of wrote him out of the show because he had a kid. Suddenly he's like,
Okay.
oh, he's doing family life
But I
now.
thought Vin Diesel died in the fucking show. I thought Han died from Tokyo Drift.
Han died, but Han's not dead anymore. He comes back in the new movie. You gotta catch up.
Is he a zombie?
You gotta catch up.
Oh.
Catch up. Like Heinz, ketchup.
Mustard.
You.
Relish?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Hollandaise.
What?
Hollandaise sauce.
What is that?
Oh my god, you don't know what Hollandaise sauce is?
What is that?
It's like some European shit. I don't know. It's like
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not rich enough. To
fancy.
know.
No, it's just like fancy
European
mayonnaise.
sauce. Anyway, so
God.
Vin Diesel apparently was being really unprofessional. He wasn't showing up to set on time. They were having to like delay shoots for him.
Yeah.
Just kind of didn't give a shit.
I've heard of this kid. Yeah.
And Dwayne The Rock, I guess, was like not about that. Real professional guy, which is cool. So
Shout out to The Rock, dude.
he
What a class
basically-
act.
He basically
What a guy.
told him that
What a
he
man.
was upset about it, like to the producer. To which I don't know exact wordage, but Vin Diesel was kind of like, "Suck it, I'm Vin Diesel. Like this is my movie series, right?" Paul Walker's not around anymore, so it's like he's the only like real original main character at this point.
The chick.
The thing is
Who's
though,
this
no, there's
chick?
some other main characters that are like original, but I'm saying like it was for the longest time Paul Walker was kind of technically the main character,
Yeah.
and then it was
I
like
liked
him and Vin Diesel. Paul Walker died, so it's really became Vin Diesel, and now it's like The Rock and Vin Diesel. Thing is though,
When the fuck did The Rock even
they
come
didn't
into
want to
it?
lose The Rock in the series. He came in like movie 5, I think.
Huh.
Movie 6.
Man, he's in
5 or
everything.
6. All the time now.
Damn.
He's a decent actor. He wasn't so good at first. But like he took some acting classes and got better.
Okay, continue.
Right? I could say that. I have a degree in acting, okay? I'm not just shit talking The Rock. The Rock is a good actor, I'm saying it.
Mr. Johnson.
But Johnny
Is
Depp and Will Smith
skilled.
are my two favorites, though, for sure.
What is an iambic pentameter?
What? Why are you worried about iambic pentameter?
What is that?
It's theater. It's talking about like what Shakespeare would write in.
Explain more.
So we're getting real off topic now. Okay, pentameter, pent meaning like 5, so it's about the number that you're breaking it up. But it's referring to like the heartbeat.
I
so
am a
da-da,
pentagram.
da-da, da-da, da-da. He felt like it was
Oh.
a really natural way of talking. So you would say
Okay,
the
okay.
girl went to the movie.
It's ringing a bell.
Right? Yeah, da-da, 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 da-da. So there's other forms of
da-da.
writing. Not an English major. I wouldn't know. Too bad Julian's not here. He'd know. He'd be able to like tell us.
Coming soon.
Coming soon, producer
Julian, the producer.
Julio.
Julio. Julio.
So the way that you talk has to consider that. You also, though, when you're doing Shakespeare, you have to consider what words you want to emphasize. And if you're like trying to emphasize a point of conversation, like a subject, over something else,
Cock. How do you say that in Shakespeare?
I don't think that
Is that how it works?
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
think so. Probably not. But Shakespeare did love sexual jokes all the time. He'd make penis jokes quite frequently.
Wet ass.
Like
Penis
where-
jokes?
Yeah, like an example.
Like what? Yeah.
I don't know.
I was gonna say wet ass
I do wet ass pizza.
dick.
Like the Kids Bop.
Wet ass butthole.
Why is it wet?
Hard ass cock.
Why is the ass hard? That's what I want to know. Why is the ass as hard as a cock? I'm just confused. Like a chicken?
Chicken.
I love chickens.